being relaxed and being chill. I think for me, it's like, I know I've been playing well, but you you can't play well all the time. So I know there's going to be some tough moments in this tournament, and hopefully I can get through them. But I think just going in, entering with no pressure, and just trying to stay in the moment and enjoy it as much as possible. And that's what I've been doing the last few tournaments. And the results have, obviously been good because of that. But just trying to learn to do that even when the results aren't so good.
Take a look at these numbers. Coco has not lost since November. She's 18-2 since the U.S. Open. Martina, what's impressed you most?
I think she's found a really good balance between being intense and being relaxed. It's always a balancing act, and I think she had too much intensity now. I think she's found that good balance, and just looks a lot more confident in every way. And she's the better mover than anybody out there, and she can use that to her advantage more than anybody moving forward. Especially, she's the most complete player, I think, with offense and defense and playing at the net of the top 10 players. So I think she should have all the confidence in the world. And now, as you said, she solved the Swiatek issue, which was a big issue. Now she's looking great.
That's beautiful what Martina said. She talked about offense, defense, and how good of a mover she is. She's got everything. So the biggest issue for her becomes decision-making. How intent can you be in every decision? And now it seems like she is very focused and not thinking twice. It seemed like she was a little bit defensive at the U.S. Open at times last year, trying to get away with her athleticism, was a little iffy on that forehand side, a little bit too tentative. Here, beginning of the year, she is driving through that forehand. It looks like a completely different shot, and I think that's translating into the rest of her game and giving her a peace of mind when she's out there.
I can't remember where I heard this, or else I would happily credit them, but I heard that in the offseason, Coco was practicing with Robin Montgomery, a young American. Why? Well, Robin Montgomery is a lefty, and Coco thought in the United Cup she would be playing Leylah Fernandez, a fellow lefty. So in the offseason, for the United Cup, she is that targeted in her practice partner for preparation. She is so professional, apart from the technical improvements. If Sabalenka is the top seed and the favorite, I think Coco's very much sort of a one tiny peg down.
Yeah, I think it's like T1 at the top for the favorite. Working with a new coach, Matt Daly. What improvements have you seen?
I think that it's been a lot of hard work technically that was put in the fall from Matt Daly, but also Jean-Christophe Farrell, who's still a part of Coco's team when Brad Gilbert left after the U.S. Open. A lot of work. If you look back on her serving stats since the U.S. Open, I found one match where she had more than 10 double faults. But this season, like all of those are in the single digits, 4 double faults. Her second serve winning percentage is up. The forehand looks smoother through contact. They put in a lot of hard work, and you know what? They're not talking about it. It's a very low-key group as well. You talk about a team. They're not saying anything, the coaches. They're not really giving a lot of interviews. She's putting in the work, letting the tennis speak for herself. And the coaches, they are going over every little thing, but really keeping it in-house, keeping it quiet. And she looks confident. She looks like she believes she can win. That is the most important thing with Gauff. At the U.S. Open, you didn't get that feeling when you saw her eyes. Let's see how she looks when she takes the court in Melbourne.
Love that. Starts off against Sophia Kenin, the last American to win the Australian Open title. Some other things have to happen, but Coco can get to world #1 at the end of this tournament.